Hey guys, and welcome back to more Albert Odyssey. I am your host Rabbit, and where we left off previously, we made our way to the Graveyard of Ages, which was just a little bit north of Mycent. After we made it here, we ended up crawling through this kind of cave dungeon place, and we came to a door wherein we heard some loud noises that were a bit disturbing. We rushed in and we saw Varetta was under some sort of mind control spell by Novia, who is the blonde sorceress I had mentioned a couple of times. She had worked with Balin Caesarius way back earlier in the game. And anyway, she, along with one of her cohorts, Aine, and then some other bitch with a whip, ended up fucking up this guardian, but they didn't kill it all the way, so they ended up just leaving, and now we are having to deal with it. And Varetta, I'm not sure if she's going to survive or not, but she's just kind of chilling on the sidelines, and I don't know if they brainwashed her or, like, just completely erased her memory. I don't know. All Novia told us is that Varetta has amnesia. So, anyway, that's where we left off. Lots of dialogue, not really too much else happened. And fuck me. Oh, and this is for a party. But we'll go ahead and just look at the spell just to see what it does. And I'll be sure to heal everyone who gets injured. I imagine more people will between the chances of healing. So Grizz has a healing ability, so whenever it's his turn, that is an opportunity to cast it, as does Ika. I don't think Kia has a recovery spell, which is unfortunate because Leos did. And I'll show you guys Thundercloud. I had mentioned this in the last episode that I initially thought from the title it would attack multiple enemies, but it is just a single target ability. But it looks really cool, and it looks like it would affect more than just one enemy. Anyway, let me recover. Oh my gosh, this selection process is such a pain in the ass. But anyway, I don't think this fight should be too bad. We have gained so many levels just from combing through this area, so I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. And it helps that it only, at least so far anyway, hits one person at a time, so I don't know if it will have a group spell later, and fuck me. Yeah, but she could die, like, not even joking. I'm gonna try just seeing what Flame Petal does. And you know what, guys? I don't even remember how many life roots I have. I'm pretty sure I bought some, but it is possible I completely forgot to do that, and fuck, that does nothing. So let me go ahead and use Healing Breath. Although this in and of itself would not be enough to help her. Yeah, that's not going to do enough at all. Let me just physically attack. But yeah, and I haven't saved since we left. Ooh, let me see. Before I even talk about that, I really need to protect Kia. And I probably should heal her, but what are the odds of her getting focused again? And if she dies, you know what? That's just tough shit, because I don't know if I have more life fruits. I may have forgotten to buy more after we used them all. Let me just check. Oh, I did? I bought 2. Or, oh no, I didn't buy them, but I found them, I think. So that's fortunate for me. So yeah, it works out really well that there were some in like vases and nooks and crannies in town. And I need to make a note to myself to pick some up. Because I'd rather have at least 5. Oh my god, what did he just do? I'm gonna go ahead and heal. And Grizz was the only one not affected by whatever that is. I wonder if we have an ability that removes status effects. Maybe they're paralyzed, or I don't know. I do not know what he did to them. Shit. Stop fucking with my team. But you know what? Whatever. Healing Breath costs no mana, so if you want to play this game, buddy, we can play this game. I'm in no rush. Hades Wind. Oh, that does not sound good. That does not sound good at all. What are you doing to everyone? Oh my gosh. Okay, can someone else please come out of this weird whatever effect we are experiencing? And if they won't come out in another round or two, I may see if I have an item that can help with that. Sorry guys, I tried to move back so I didn't cough into the mic, but I apologize. That was still incredibly audible. I think I need to refill my tea here. I'm almost at the bottom. Well, while we are going through this really repetitive set of... Oh my god. What are you doing? Okay, I may have to see if I have something that can fix everyone, because this is just crazy. And I think they might be permanently paralyzed. And yet again, I don't even know if I have items that are suitable for removing this kind of shit. So, that may be problematic. And really, you get to attack twice, you asshole? That's not cool. Okay, yeah, no one is coming out of this. Let's see. Miracle Mango. Okay, let me start from the top. Heal poisoning, fix conditions. No targets. Restore conditions? What is... Oh, I can choose who I use it on. Fuck! Well, I'm gonna try to get Ika back, and that sucks, because I only have one of these. And I wonder what fixed conditions means, because... Just, oh my god, guys, this is, like, really, really bad. You know, Grizz may just be... Oh my god. The key to our success. Like, I might just have to heal people and then physically attack, and then heal them again and then physically attack. I'm gonna try to put up a barrier and see if that blocks this bullshit. Fuck. That is really, really lame. Heals conditions. Can I... Oh! So Ika can cure people, but the problem is... If she is paralyzed... Well, okay. Well, anyway, I guess that means I'll have to prioritize using the item on her, and then her turns to actually replenish people. Or, I guess, to remove the negative buff. God, that is so... That is really, really fucking lame. And I'm having to fucking use Grizz as my healer. Aww. But yes, anyway, guys, this is gonna be a very, very drawn-out fight. But I hope you are all doing well today. Oh my god, please, please, no. Oh, guys, I hope this doesn't work. And it did. You know what? I can't fuck around with this. I'm just gonna have to... I don't have enough items to constantly do this, so I may just have to wallop him. And at least when he does that shit, it doesn't deal any physical damage, so you know what? That's just how it goes. And I believe it was mentioned earlier in the game that usually the lizard men don't get sick, and that's why when they were dying from being poisoned by, what was her fucking name? I believe it was Rachessa. She worked for, not Balin. She worked for, what the fuck is his name? Well, anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. It was Rachessa. And anyway, she was poisoning all the lizard people, and everyone was shocked because they never get sick. So it makes sense that Grizz is not susceptible to the same, I guess, debuffs that everyone else happens to be. So it makes it a bit frustrating, though, because it's just kind of like Grizz versus this floating hand. And we didn't even fuck it up, so you would think it would recognize that we are not at all responsible for the fate that befell it. Like, we are just trying to save Varetta. And also, what is interesting is that we didn't see Guy, we didn't see Ceramus, so I wonder what happened to them. Were they also captured? It is possible. Yeah, this is seriously lame. Poor Ika and everyone else. And I didn't even know this was coming. And I don't think we really had a situation before where we've been in too much trouble regarding debuffs being cast on us. I think most of the time our issues have been just with staying alive in general and sustaining a lot of damage. But yeah, we should be okay. I wish I had more of those. I think they're the Banshee tears, but I don't. I just never really thought too much about it. And hopefully Pike has enough to survive, but if he doesn't, it doesn't matter. It's not like he's really doing anything right now anyway. But it does suck that this doesn't automatically wear off. But anyway, guys, do you guys have anything fun planned for today? I know it is the middle of the week, so I'm sure most of you are working. Or if you're not working, hopefully you're on spring break. I know my husband is right now, and he has a lot of things he needs to be doing, but we've kind of just been dicking around, or at least he has been. I've been fortunate that so far in this week, I haven't been needing to work my usual 9 to 5 because I'm going to be staying in late on Saturday. So I've only been going in for a couple hours in the afternoon. So that's why this morning I thought, you know what, let me just do some recording because I didn't do any yesterday. We ended up doing a bit of shopping. There was a local store that was having like some really great sales. They had just pieces that normally run for like 70, 80 bucks. And it was like $4.88. And I even got a really nice petite like dress jacket or suit jacket, which is really nice for work, especially since I do a lot of education and consultation, and especially if I get this new job that I told you guys in the last episode I am planning to interview for. I will likely, I might end up doing research, but more than likely I'm going to be a practitioner, so that will be very good for me to have a lot of like businessy outfits. And I do have a lot of really formal things, but I don't have so many like business casual. I've never really needed to be kind of in between. I've always been in the position to either dress extremely formally or, just decent, like where you can wear like, I don't know, you wear dress pants, but you don't need to have like a super fancy top or like a dress jacket. But I ended up getting one for $4.88, and initially that jacket was like $98, and it fits because it's a petite, so it's really nice that I don't have to spend any money to get it tailored. I was able to find something that fit me like a glove. It was perfect. And I may just let everyone die, because you know what? I don't have time to be worrying about healing them. I would love for them to get experience, but you know what? This is going to make this fight take way too long if I do. So I might legitimately just let this be Grizz going solo, or whoever survives, because I'm not healing everybody. Guys, we'll be here all day if I try to do it this way. They're not going to come out of this paralysis, so I'm not going to worry about it. Which I guess is kind of bad of me, isn't it? And I don't like that little background corpse. Like, that is really disturbing, that it's just in shambles. Like, they ripped its flesh off, and it's part skeleton and just part bones. It's really, really grim and gross. I'm sorry, Pike. You are not worth me investing in right now. I have got to kill this fucking thing. And I guess I can look and see. Yeah, bye, Ika. Sorry. I didn't want it to be this way, but Grizz might legitimately be the only one to get some XP here, which is good. He should get like 1,000,000 levels. Maybe not 1,000,000, but you guys know what I mean. Or I can be like Aine and be like a kajillion. Or 20 kajillion. Whatever insane amount he threw out there. Alright, you should not be hitting me, you asshole. But Grizz has so much health, and I'm glad that he's resistant to some of these status effectors, because that would be really bad. And oh, how fortunate that the guys were okay, but the poor girls got their asses kicked. And yeah, fucking Pike and Eamon acting like they did shit. But the poor girls. I feel so bad. They got no experience. But it had to go down. I was gonna be there forever. Aww, Graham, please wake up. And poor Kia, she's crying. Oh, Graham, I love you so much. You always spoil me rotten. You taught me how to use magic. You never told my mom about the time I set the cat on fire. You can't die on me. Why don't you just heal her? Ugh, I feel like hell. Where am I? And is that thing maybe part robot too? Or like, I don't know what's spilling out of it. Kia? Oh, Graham, you're okay. I told myself I wasn't going to cry. Aww. You cry all you want, Kia. Graham's going to cry with you. I knew it'd turn out all right. I was on your side, remember? I am happy for Kia, but I want to know where Guy and Ceramus have gone since they are not here with Varetta. That is the same question that I posed. Kia, why are you here with Pike and the others? Yeah, well, when I found out you were missing, I didn't know what to do. So I went to see the king, and he told me to get Pike and his friends. But you didn't get all of us. We still don't know what the fuck happened to Leos. It didn't take me long because of the teleport spell you taught me. Thank you, all of you. I owe you my life. Yes, you do, Varetta, and you were arguably the worst person to us out of everyone. Don't worry about it. Besides, we're not done yet. We still need to find Guy and Ceramus. Do you know what happened to them? I hope she does. I was hoping that they were with you. If they're not, you do not know? I think I do know. I think it's Novia. But what has Novia done with them? That is what we must discover. Novia must be the ringleader. She is also the key. Yes, she's at the center of all of this. She knows exactly where to find Guy and Ceramus, and there's something else. No, the room is about to collapse. Well, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Kia, listen to me. You must go to see the King of Gadel. Alright, let's get the hell out of here then. You do not have to tell me twice. Alright. And guys, this is actually a pretty good stopping point with the king's like really surprised expression. So when we come back together on the next episode, we are going to, I guess, update the king on everything that's happened, show him that we have Varetta, and just let him know that it may not be exclusively Balin behind all the bullshit. It seems like Novia truly is the ringleader of everything. So yeah, I am your host, Rabbit. This is my playthrough of Albert Odyssey, Legend of Eldean, and I'll see you momentarily.